link in the description to Facebook Southwest Poker Vloggers group. Join it. We're proposing a meetup game in May in Los Angeles. It will be myself from Los Angeles, Fish Poker from Los Angeles, Mr. Vegas, who's a poker and RV enthusiast out of Vegas, and Jeff Stimson, who is also out of Vegas. Hey guys, welcome back to Happy Face Holdem. These are my fancy Charlie cards, and these right here, these are my Charlie chips. We want more of these at the end of every session than we started with. Why is this called Happy Face Holdem? Well, the town I live in, we have a happy face mode right into the side of the hill. Welcome to vlog 31, running hot. Let's see if we can cash in another win, but let me catch you up on what we've been doing on the second week of our vacation. That's right, on our vacation we've been experiencing a lot of good food. All right, let's get into the hand. So with an early position raised to 30, I'm happy to come along and see this with my pocket threes. So with 60 in, heads up, going to the flop, comes down ace, ace, jack. Now this definitely smashes the range of the pre-flop aggressor, but also a caller. So I'm not going to go anywhere when he puts out a fairly small bet into this pot on this flop. I could be good here. So with 115 in, the turn is the nine of clubs. He puts out another small bet of $30, and I think I have an opportunity here to bluff on a lot of river cards, especially a flush river card. So I make the call here. And the river card does come down, not only completing the flush draw, but also giving us a boat. So he leads out for 40 here into this pot of 175. Which just seems small, so he probably doesn't have a flush. So, you know, I don't know if I can get value from anything here, but I'm going to try because call while I show the card. So I stack another 100 on top, and before I even get the whole stack out there, he folds. So no extra value to be had, but we take this pot down. Don't forget, this is a great time to like the video, smash the thumbs up, smash it as hard as you can. Magical things happen when you do that. And, you know, if you're not already a vlog subscriber like Doug, hit the subscribe button below. Yeah, it really helps the channel out. I really appreciate it. And if you ring that little notification bell, that one, then you'll get notified when I drop content. And who doesn't want to watch this? Okay, maybe you don't. All right, guys, looking at another hand sitting under the gun, King Jack suited in our hand. We open the action to 25 and only get the player to our left to call. So with 50 in, we're going to go to a Jack high flop. Rainbow, very dry board. So this is a good time to check my top pair and balance my range. Turn comes down an ace of spades. Not the best card, but I just reach for chips and he mucks. So we're going to take this little one down. Glad we got some value pre-flop. All right, this one we're in the small blind and we look down at pocket tens. The action had limped around, so we are going to raise it up to $30 total from the small blind. I think there might be reason to limp, but really the pot hadn't been raised, so we need to open this up. So anyways, we're going to go heads up to a flop with 65 in, and the dealer puts down deuce jack 10 rainbow. Oh, we gotta love this one. So I'm going to check my option here and see what the other player does here, and he elects to check as well. So that's kind of an interesting line. So the turn comes down the eight of spades, and we need to build this pot. We don't want it to check through again. So we put out a bet of 50, and the villain in this one is going to call, which is good news. River comes down the eight of hearts, giving us a boat. So interesting that he bet on the turn, but not the flop. So he's probably got a middling pair, sevens, nines, maybe has an overpair of queens, but I think he would have bet the flop if he did. So this time I check the action over to him, playing like I'm scared of the eight, and he's nice enough to put a bet out there for us. He puts in a bet of $25, so we raise it, hoping that he's got an 8, or maybe he had Jack 10 on the flop and was playing slow playing, trying to trap like we were. So he calls. We have this $400 pot. We turn over the 10s, and we are good. So happy to take this one down. All right, moving on this one, we pick up another premium pocket queens in this one. Always like playing the ladies. We're in the small blind again. In a limp pot, we raise it up to 30, and we're going to go heads up with the player to our left. Yet again, this player. So with 60 in, heads up to the flop, and the flop's going to come down 7 deuce 8 rainbow. I'm not going to check this time with the overpair. The player to my left should know that this does not connect well with my pre-flop raising range unless I specifically have an overpair. So I put out a half pot bet, and he makes the call. So with 120 in, we see a jack of hearts on the turn. I'm going to continue my line here. I think at this point my hand's a little bit face up, although I think it'd be easy enough for me to have ace king, ace queen, and play it this way. He calls pretty quickly, so I imagine that he is on the flush draw now. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I didn't realize he had chips in his hand before I even put my bet out there. So when the 5 of hearts comes down, a little bit scared of the flush because of his quick call. I check it. He quickly checks behind, roll over the queens, and as you can see, he insta-mucks. But the big one of the night, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted it there. Under the gun open to, I think it was 20, and I 3-bet him to 75. He 4-bet me to like 240, 210, 220, something like that. It was another 145 for me to call, and I had about 245 behind, so I 5-bet jam. I had pocket aces. He had pocket queens. The flop came queen high with 2 clubs. I had the ace of clubs and ace of spades. So I was still live. The turn came a club, and the river came a club. So I had the nut flush. That was good for a $745 pot. That definitely helped the win tonight. So that was in the last 30 minutes or so I was playing. I think I played another 4 orbits after that, but went and played the bike last night. I think you saw that in the last vlog. Slow game. So, you know, it was hard to leave a game where I'm doing so well, you know, overall. So anyways, came back to the bike today. I'm sorry. Came back to Commerce today, jumped into the 5-5, in for 500, out for 1143. That works. It was 3 hours and 13 minutes. It's 199 an hour, or just about 20 big blinds an hour. So again, happy with the result. 3 hours and 13 minutes. It's going on 11:30 p.m. and I'm tired. So been on vacation, but it's good. So anyways, it's a good tired. It's vacation tired. I'm feeling like I'm playing well. I got some value on the river tonight. So I'm improving in that aspect, and, you know, always looking to improve my game. Always. Every session I play that I take notes on, especially when I vlog it later, you know, I'm learning and watching. So I appreciate you guys being here. You know, not sure what else I want to add here, other than I'm feeling grateful. So, hey, shout out to vlog watcher Doug, who came over to my table and asked if those were Charlie chips, and I appreciate you watching the vlog. It's always cool to meet you guys when we run into you out here. Yeah, so anyways, 11:30 at night, going to make the 48-minute drive home tonight, and I just really appreciate you guys being here. So anyways, that's all for now, guys. I gotta hit the road. Thanks for being here again. We'll catch you on the next one.